Hello students, once again welcome to English Literature Classroom. Today my topic is a poem written by Alfred Lord Tennyson. The name of the poem is Crossing the Bar. Alfred Lord Tennyson. Okay, now first of all let me tell you something about the poet Alfred Lord Tennyson. Alfred Lord Tennyson is one of the distinguished English poets. His poetry deals with various themes and expresses the spiritual unrest of his age. Tennyson fell seriously ill in 1888-89. He was then 81 years old. The thought of death made him write a poem which came in a moment. He named the poem Crossing the Bar. The bar is a bank of sand, but here it is used as a symbol of the barrier between life and death. Come on, let's start the poem. Crossing the Bar, written by Alfred Lord Tennyson. First stanza. Sunset and evening star, and one clear call for me, and may there be no moaning of the bar when I put out to sea. Now here the poem opens on a calm and a gentle note. The poet refers to the sunset and the evening star that appears in the sky early. He says that he hears a clear call for him to start his voyage to the unknown. He hopes that when he starts his voyage, his ship will clear the sandbar smoothly. He is old, okay? The poet is old and he knows that his life is about to end. There is a clear call of death for him. His only wish is that when his journey to the next world starts, he will have no cares and anxieties. In other words, he wants to face death calmly. Second stanza. But such a tide as moving seems asleep, too full for sound and foam, when that which drew from out the boundless deep turns again home. When the poet wants to say is that when his soul starts his journey back to its home from where it came. Okay, this is what the poet wants to tell. Now he wants that to be free from doubts and fear. Okay, third stanza. Twilight and evening bell, and after that the dark, and may there be no sadness of farewell when I embark. Now here poet compares the approach of death to twilight and darkness to death. He knows that darkness will follow the twilight, that is, death is sure to follow the old age. There is no escape from the darkness, that is death. When he starts his journey, he does not wish to see any sad parting scene. In other words, he wants to remain happy at the time of his death. He does not want himself and others to be unhappy. He does not consider death bad and cruel. Death is in fact a gateway through which one passes to next world. So death should be welcomed cheerfully. Okay, this is Tennyson's view. Now, fourth stanza. For though from out our bourne of time and peace, the flood may bear me far, I hope to see my pilot face to face when I have crossed the bar. Now, here the poet wants to say that sea will take him from this finite world, limited by time and place, to his distant destination. When he has crossed the sandbar, he is sure to see his pilot, that is God, face to face. In other words, when the poet has crossed the boundary that divides this life from the next, he hopes to see God face to face. He calls God his pilot because God guides man through life and death. And after death, the soul of the dead meets God who takes charge of it, just as pilot escorts ship going out and guides those coming in. Clear? Up to this much. With this, I am concluding the video. In my next video, I am going to bring something new. Until then, goodbye.